Welcome crafters, Michelle here. I have a beautiful and festive Santa Claus wreath for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you how to pull together these materials and make a beautiful Deco mesh Santa Claus Christmas wreath. Stay tuned and I'll show you how to make him. For our Christmas wreath, you're going to need a 14-inch wire wreath form. I did pick this up from Dollar Tree. You're also going to need 18 full-length pipe cleaners. Now I'm going to be attaching the pipe cleaners here to the wreath form. You want to start on the two bars in the center on a crossbar. You're going to add a pipe cleaner there. Just pull it nice and snug and give a twist or two. Then on the same crossbar, on the two bars on the outside of the wreath form, you're also going to add a pipe cleaner. And then in between the two crossbars, on the two bars on the outside, you'll add an additional pipe cleaner. Continue this pattern all the way around your wreath form. Once you're complete, you should have 18 pipe cleaners attached. I have all my pipe cleaners attached, a total of 18. All of the ones around the center I pulled towards the center. The ones on the outside are all standing up and ready for mesh. I'm also going to be using two rolls, 10-inch by 10-yard mesh. Both of these I picked up from Hobby Lobby. They are Polypro mesh ribbon and they are weatherproof. We're going to start with the emerald green mesh. You just want to scrunch up the ends. Place it in a pipe cleaner on the outer two rings. You want to make sure that's nice and snug. You don't want that to pull out. And then we're going to be measuring our poofs at about 8 inches. You want to start to measure here where you tied off, pull out to 8 inches, pinch, go to the next pipe cleaner on the outside, place it, and give a couple twists. Continue to measure at 8 inches and work your way around the outside of the wreath form. Enjoying today's content? Please show your support by hitting the like button, leaving a comment, and sharing the video with your friends. Now I'm back at the pipe cleaner where I started, and I started on a crossbar. So now I'm just going to move up to the pipe cleaner directly above. Just give that a twist or two. And now I'm going to measure around the center, doing the same thing, measuring my poofs at 8 inches. Going to the next pipe cleaner and adding. Once you have all of your poofs on, you want to go through and open them up. You want to get the biggest bang for your buck. Make sure that those pipe cleaners are lifted up so that you have access to them. So I have the rest of my green roll and this really pretty woven roll. And I'm going to cut them into strips at 9 inches. I have all my mesh cut. I cut the entire roll of the green, and then I cut a couple more pieces of the woven so that I have enough to put 3 curls in each pipe cleaner. Now I'm going to cut my ribbon. Both of these are 2.5 inches. These are 1.5 inches. I really like this one, the Ho Ho Ho. I did pick this one up from Paper Mart. This one I believe I picked up from Walmart. I love that red and then that fuzzy trim. This one came from Costco. And this one I believe came from Craft Outlet. This is just a very sparkly white ribbon. This reminds me of snow. You want to cut 9 pieces of each ribbon at 12 inches and dovetail their ends. I wanted to share a quick tip with you. When I have to cut a lot of the same ribbon, I measure out one piece, 12 inches, pinch and fold. And then I just continue to fold that onto itself for however many times I need for ribbon. So that would be 3. And just open it up to where the center is. You do need a good pair of scissors to be able to cut through that many pieces of ribbon. But there, now I have all 9 pieces of my ribbon cut. I have the mesh cut and all my ribbon cut. As I was cutting and laying out my ribbon, I changed my mind. I decided I'm going to put these two together. This one has the same white glitter on it. And then I liked these two better together than the white on the holly. We're going to be adding 3 curls to each pipe cleaner. You want to make sure you have at least 1 green. Some you'll have 2 green, some you'll only have 1. Just do a nice roll. You want to make sure that you roll around a couple times. If your ends stick out, your curl is too tight, you want to go back and loosen it up. If you leave it too tight, you'll end up with fraying. You want to take that seam and place it down. I'm going to be using my Bow Dabra. I do have arthritis in my hands and this really helps. It holds everything for me. Now if you don't have a Bow Dabra, you can also hold it with a clip or with your hands if you have good hands. Enjoying the content and want to see more? Make sure to hit the subscribe button. When the notification bell pops up, if you hit that too, YouTube should let you know every time I upload new content. And then I'm going to alternate between these 2 ribbon and these 2 ribbon. Okay, so that's your first bundle. And I'm going to start to add them on the outside. And the reason why I want to do that is because the ones that are on the inside will then sit slightly on top of the ones on the outside, and that'll make it look a little thicker and fuller. And then when you place your bundles, you want to place them wide. This will make sure that your base is nice and thick. I also have a package of these red jingle bells. I really like putting bells on my Christmas wreaths. Now these come in a package of 6, and I'm just going to try to evenly distribute them, so about every 3rd bundle I will place a bell, and I'm just going to feed it right onto that pipe cleaner, pull it all the way down and give another twist or 2. Trim your pipe cleaner. I usually leave about a 1/2 inch, and then you want to push that ends down to the back. I really like this type of mesh, especially when it has so many different colors. And I really like using it with either the curl or the cruffle method. I think it is so pretty in a wreath. And then in this one, we're going to be putting these 2 ribbon. I love this ribbon. I have all of my bundles and ribbon in, and it is such a festive base with all those beautiful Christmas colors. Perfectly thick and full. Now this is the sign, our focal point. I picked this guy up at craftoutlet.com. He is 12 inches in height and he was $6.95. Here on the back he does come with an attached hook here. So I just ran a pipe cleaner through there, and then down here I added 2 additional cable mounting pads. Now when you attach these to metal, you want to add some industrial strength glue to make sure that they don't release when it gets cold outside. And then you can feed in your pipe cleaners, your jute cord, whatever you're going to use to attach him to your wreath form. And he's going to go right in the center, up on top of all that beautiful mesh and ribbon. Take your pipe cleaners, feed it through the mesh and ribbon, and attach it to the wire wreath frame in the back. That way he's not going to go anywhere. And here you go, our wreath is complete. Santa is nice and snugly attached. He's not going to go anywhere. But look at how pretty. I love his expression. Such a happy Santa. And look at all of that beautiful ribbon and deco mesh. Absolutely beautiful. A great way to welcome your guests this Christmas. What a big and beautiful Christmas wreath. The finished wreath measures about 24 inches in diameter. A great statement piece for your front door. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please show your support by hitting the like button, sharing this video, and leaving a comment. If you're looking for more Christmas inspiration, you can check out my playlist by clicking right here. Have a great day, my friend. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.